The year was 2022, and the two games were Pokémon Legends Arceus and Elden Ring. My whole life, I was never able to fully commit to a relationship because of personal reasons I might talk in another video. But for now, just know that I'm not the kind of person who can fully commit into relationships easily. I've analyzed why, and I'm pretty sure I know all of the traumas that caused it, but it's still a work in progress. But back then, at the ripe age of 26, I was finally able to, and I had my first girlfriend ever. I used almost all my free time, either for her, my friends, or playing those two games. Because I worked full time and we were only able to see each other on the weekends, which, in hindsight, was probably a good thing because I was able to not feel caged. Every moment was seen as precious by both of us. The rarity of time gave it more value. I truly believe that this factor played a huge role in why my love for this girl grew even stronger, because I was able to actually miss her. I'll never forget the moment I was on the Switch late at night, just waiting for my phone to ring so I could open that door. Gaming felt easy, not forced, because I had nothing worrying me in the back of my head. And when my phone finally did ring, I jumped up like a little kid when their parents bring home presents. The feeling of being cuddled up with your loved one in bed, playing Pokémon on the Switch, or playing Elden Ring, knowing someone is sitting behind you just waiting for you to get tilted and you finally put the game aside and spend time with them, is something I only experienced once. Never before and never since. But I'm feeling good. It's not like I'm about to lose it or something. But it's a feeling I realized I can't chase. Because if it becomes forced, it's not going to feel real anymore. So I just think back, being thankful I was able to have experienced something magical like this. We had to break up because she had to leave the country. But that made it even more worse for me because we did not want to break up. If we had split up normally, it probably would have been easier for me to process all of this. I think even her cheating on me would have probably been less painful. But for my luck, I was drafted into military just the day after I drove her home for the last time, which gave me even more time to think about my loss and really harden a negative feeling inside me. Sitting on a stone wall in the middle of fucking nowhere, crying your eyes out like a little bitch, was definitely not on my list of things I wanted to experience in life. But ever since, it felt like a small void has opened that I can't fully feel anymore. That sounds more negative than I probably mean it, but I've learned to live with it, and it actually helps me become stronger. Because in order to compensate for that void sucking the life energy away, I need to become exactly that, life energy, which was exactly what that girl was even drawn to me in the first place. So why would I abandon it? And by mourning the past And being sad, I won't make it. Why should I be sad about having lost it if the moment will always be there with me? Why? A lot of us confuse nostalgia for either something good or bad is because we attach feelings to it. But it's neither, it's neutral. The only factor that makes nostalgia what it is you. You give those feelings to it with locations, with events where only you can feel those feelings. So, by choosing nostalgia to be something beautiful instead of something that hurts you because you mourn its loss, you choose peace over war. And that's what I did. And that's why I'll never return to Legends of Arceus or Elden Ring. I'm not missing her as a person anymore, or the games for what they were, but I'm missing the moments where I felt carefree and happy. And that's the dark side of nostalgia, because you feel incomplete without those moments, and so you start lacking. But boys, remember, never, and I mean never, get caught lacking. I've overcome this feeling by accepting it for what it is and making it a part of me without resenting it. And I'm proud of how I overcame this obstacle that once felt impossible.